Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at solving absolute value equations. This would be a skill that would be taught in a very beginning Algebra 1 course, but it's one that is often missed, and I think it's a conceptual reason why people don't understand why we do it. We generally tell students, okay, you're going to write two equations. You're going to take this equation, you're going to drop the absolute value bars, you'll solve the original equation with a set equal to a positive 11, and then your second equation will be the equation without the absolute value bars set equal to a negative 11. All right, and we tell students, well, okay, just memorize. You got to break it up into two equations, one with a positive 11, one with a negative 11. All right, but without conceptual understanding, then sometimes rules like that are hard to memorize. All right, so this is the reason. This expression inside the absolute value bars can be either a positive or a negative. So this expression inside here, okay, since I have absolute value bars around it, it could be a positive or it could be a negative. So when I write the equation, I'm going to just use that 2x plus 5 and set it equal to a positive 11. Then I'm going to take it and set it equal to that negative 11. But this is the reason, because when we take the absolute value of something, it turns positive. Okay, so for that reason, that's why we are writing two equations. Okay, so our first equation without the absolute value bars, 2x plus 5 equals an 11. All right, then the appropriate thing in between should be an or, and then 2x plus 5 equals a negative 11. All right, so let's go ahead and solve each of these individually. On this one right here, we'll subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. And then we'll have a 2x is equal to a 6, dividing both sides by 2. Then will give us x equals 3. All right, solving the second one over here, again, we'll go ahead and subtract that 5 from both sides of the equation. All right, that's going to give us a 2x is equal to a negative 16. Dividing both sides by 2 again will give us an x equals a negative 8. All right, so we really have x equals 3 or x equals negative 8. And in a beginning Algebra 1 class, that sometimes is the way that teachers allow you to write it. Once you move up a little bit and maybe you're in an Algebra 2 class or a college algebra class, they might introduce something called a solution set, in which case you would use set brackets and you'd put your negative 8 and you would put your 3 inside there. Okay, so just another way to write that answer to show that you've got two possible answers, all right, all based on the fact that the original equation had those absolute value bars. Definitely, thanks for watching. If the videos are helping, please share with your friends so they can benefit too. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks.